Okay, so I posted the video about using plain seltzer water to wash your fruits and veggies, and I also put in the caption that if you're unable to afford plain seltzer water just to wash your fruits and your veggies, you can just use distilled water and baking soda. And a lot of people, started messaging me and also started commenting, especially in the group on Facebook, about what type of baking soda do I use, because the yellow carton, if I'm not mistaken, which is Arm& and Hammer brand, contains a lot of heavy metals, which is bad for your body. It's kind of like it defeats the purpose of using a baking soda to wash your fruits when you're just putting a whole bunch of heavy metals in them. But me, I use this brand called Clean and Natural Relative Foods baking soda. You can get it on Amazon. It does not contain, any type of heavy metals or no type of weird ingredients in no way, shape, or form. So that's the brand of baking soda I use. And also, a lot of people wanted to know, what is the food grade hydrogen peroxide do I use, for my mouth? Because if you use the regular hydrogen peroxide, that's gonna kill too much bacteria in your mouth, because a lot of people think bacteria is bad. Like, bacteria is good for your body. It's just, an over excess of bacteria will be bad for your mouth. Like your mouth, the second biggest microbiome in your body is like your mouth, and your mouth need a certain amount of good bacteria and bad bacteria. And if you use regular hydrogen peroxide, you're gonna totally eliminate all the good bacteria and some of the bad bacteria. And I use this food grade hydrogen peroxide called Essential, oxygen, and I also get it from Amazon. Taking care of your oral health is essential. And I also use this mouthwash. No chemicals, no nothing. Everything is plant-based, no artificial dyes, and no bull crap in there. And it's fun, dessert essence. So tap in, and you can also, get it on Amazon. As a matter of fact, I really, really, really need to start this Paul's Law Amazon store, so I could see all the stuff that I be using for my, tissue and towels and mouthwash and toothpaste and so on and so forth, on there, from hand soaps and so on and so forth, and dishwashing liquids and so on and so forth. Like, so I need one of y'all to remind me to create this Amazon store, because they've been reached out to me for it. I just never took the time to do it. But yeah, you feel me? It's a whole lot that you can do to nurture and take care of yourself. You feel me? And do it the healthy way without harming yourself with, dyes and heavy metals and acetone and a bunch of, chemicals that you do not want inside of your body. So tap in, do what you need to do. As you can see, I ain't gatekeeping on the plugs. It's a whole lot of, healthy stuff out there that you can use, from your wipes. Everything that you use in your home can all be chemical free, nothing that will harm you. All you got to do is make the decision to do so. It's easier to change all the products and all the stuff that you use in your house than it is to change the way that you eat. So the stuff that is easy for you to change, start with those things first, and then then you move on to the hard things. You start with the easy, you create stronger muscles of becoming better, and the stuff that seems very hard will become easy. And you know what else should be easy? Loving yourself should be easy. That's how you win. And as you know, love always wins. It's the law. LAW. And remember, peace is a weapon. Hit them with peace. And if you're going to be loyal to anything, be loyal to your peace. Oh yeah, peace is a weapon merch. Link in my bio. Tap on merch on the link tree and get you some. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.